Hey guys, welcome back. So, we're at the end game of the second playthrough, which is very surprising actually. I was playing on easy. I mentioned this in my other videos, but I was playing on easy just because I wanted to be able to run through it because we only cared about the differences in the playthroughs. But I was able to run through this game. I think this is I don't know when I started. I should have paid attention. I'll have to look. I think I'm hour 8 or something. So when we're done, this has only been a 9-hour playthrough. Which is really quick. I mean, again, we're playing on easy with guns. So we're just running through it. We're not doing intelligence. We're not doing hacking and stuff like that. Because that's not how I built my guy. But yeah, I guess when you just rush through the game and not worry about actual intelligence gathering and stuff like that, it's actually kind of a short game. I mean, my first playthrough, granted it was on hard, and we had to sneak around and not really fight. I think that was a 20-hour playthrough. So we've cut this in half. That's very surprising. Anyway, let's finish this off. To Scarlet to Mike, Charming Gardens. Hey Mike, hope things are more interesting in your neck of the woods. Still chasing the news here no matter where it goes. Found a nice cafe, the Charming Gardens, where the food isn't too bad. I'll send you some pictures. Had an interview there with some local government officials, mostly a stand and nod event while they discussed Taiwanese relations with China. Scarlet. Didn't I tell you to not email me? To Mike from Mike. Note to self, files on Halbach's EU market manipulation. Patricia, we made 914 short sales over 6 months against 17 competitors. Each time we shorted, we whipped up some quickie corps and made some trades on their name. Each time we short sold, we made sure we weren't actually borrowing someone else's shares. We were naked shorting the stocks. This drove down the share prices of the 17 competitor corporations as the flood of sale orders sent the signal that someone was trying to offload the stocks. When it was time to settle the shorts, we stalled and eventually folded the dummy corps that made the purchase, not before moving the proceeds of the short sell to the offshore holding. Estimated losses to the competition: 3 companies folded outright, beyond our optimistic goals. 5 more suffered directorial forced retirements due to shareholder uproar, and only 4 have rallied since. I'll have my assistant write you up a more detailed score sheet. Estimated losses on our end: we'll need to throw 12 people under the bus, as the feds from 7 different countries are going to need to pin the sales on dummy corps on someone. I can send you a list of expendables. Brad Stoffenhauer, Halbach International. Let's do the black market, because I'm curious to see what the money difference is between the 3 options. I've got some intel I need to move. Evidence of Halbach market manipulation in the European markets via naked short selling. Put up for auction and send me my share. Archive. Z to Mike. I hope I get to keep the blindfold. Michael, I recently got word that I'm being reassigned to some undisclosed location. I am told I'll have to be sedated in transit to and from the assignment as to maintain secrecy. And to add insult to injury, they're only paying me double my normal rate for all this inconvenience. What a mess. Anyway, the thought of being helpless and blindfolded made me think of you. How are you, darling? Z, I'm quite certain this undisclosed location is the headquarters of my old agency. The whole sedated transit in and out sounds like an elaborate, but certainly effective method of location control. I need your assistance on this matter. I have no other solid leads on how to pinpoint the facility's location. If you'd be willing to wear a tracking device for me, I could track your signal and kick down the front door, at which point I'll be more than thrilled to have your fire support on my side. Consider the offer and contact me ASAP. Thank you. M. Thornton. Or, now's not the time for your idle flirtation. I need to find my way to this undisclosed location. I'll send you a tracking device and pay you for your assistance, but it's imperative that I find my way there. Suave. Hello, Z. And when I think of you, I think of my helpless and blind grandmother. I'm certain you and I are headed to the same place, only I'm not invited. If you have any way of transmitting your location while en route or once there, I'll pay you for the effort. MT. We'll go suave because she doesn't seem to like that. I don't really understand the email though. She liked it! What? From Scarlet to Mike, your name keeps coming up. I haven't been at my desk for more than an hour today, and I've already had over a dozen emails flood my inbox asking if I knew anything about the Moscow shakeup, the Roman Museum, or the Sung fiasco. And why, oh why, do I get the feeling I know exactly who's connected to all of those events? It's okay, I'm not here to expose you. Unless you want me to, that is. Ooh my. If you feel like throwing some information my way, I'll guarantee you as much or as little animosity. No, wait, that's the wrong word. Anonymity as you'd like. Call me. I'm sick of reading emails for the time being. Let's grab a bite and eat somewhere. Scarlet. Steven to Michael. F yeah. Mike, I have important news. I totally did it. 2 chicks at once. Hells yeah. What are you up to? My contact's been asking me for info on the Vigo Michael F. Thornton. What is your middle name anyway? I got stoned off my ass and a Minotaur told me it was Finnegan, but I doubt the credibility of his argument. Whoop. So yeah, I guess the Russian, the Euros, the Chinese, a ton of agencies are looking out for a Thornton matching your ugly mug. Don't worry, it's me. We go way back. Remember that time I told you about 2 chicks at once? Anyway, sounds like you've been a busy boy. Drop me a line sometime. Heck. Steven, congratulations on... okay. We'll maybe go banter because of that first line. Wow, 2 ladies simultaneously. Do they collectively weigh less than 600 pounds? Getting off the subject of fat chicks, I need a favor. If you're willing, I need to pay my Uncle Sam a visit. Problem is, I don't know exactly where the reunion will take place yet, and I don't think I can take you with me. I'm going to send you instructions on tracking my location via PDA, which I'll leave at a prearranged location. If you can follow the instructions on it, I can guarantee you a veritable buffet of maiming. Think about it. MT. Nothing. From Mina to Mike. Found this email you might find interesting. Hi Mike, here's an email swiped off of Halbeck's server. It's an internal memo regarding their financial success this year. Mr. Leland, I received word from Central Accounting that we've hit our projections for the quarter on the nose. We're back to last year's high watermark. As head of special projects, I speak for the whole team when I say it's been an interesting and successful year. Our endeavors in Russia, Italy, and Taiwan have resulted in a net profit. Though our operating costs and payments spent bribing officials and paying off families of the deceased were severe indeed. Most importantly, we've set up several hotspots that will result in multi-year revenue streams. As per your request, I have moved the sum you requested for your personal security entourage. The personnel and hardware will be sent via special courier as you requested. Kate Jacobson, Director of Special Projects, Halbeck International. Well, it sounds like we did not stop them at all this time. I need to buy a crap ton of ammo, I think. Okay, let's do some prep, and then let's finish this off. Contact Scarlet Lake. Contact Albatross. Interesting. Contact Scarlet Lake. You have received a call from Scarlet Lake. Meet up with her and see what she wants. Pass along evidence of Halbeck's involvement to her for safekeeping. Interesting.
You're late. I almost thought you'd stood me up. I'll forgive you, if you have a good reason.
I do, and it's something you'll want to see.
And what makes you think I can help you?
Because you're ambitious and you like to take risks.
How risky? I have standards.
It borders on catastrophic, but definitely newsworthy.
Sounds right up my alley. And I thought Taipei was going to be it for us.
How could I stay away?
You tell me. But since you're obviously here for business, let's hear it and get it out of the way.
I have a story for you. It might shed some light on that incident with the airliner in the Middle East.
Your offer is on the record, I hope.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
No conditions?
Only that I need you to stay alive long enough to get it to the right people.
You've got my attention.
Thought I might.
As added insurance before surrendering himself to Alpha Protocol, Agent Thorne contacts Scarlet Lake and met her at the Charming Gardens Cafe in Taipei. Thornton agreed to provide her with information damaging to Halbeck. If he didn't make it back, she could see to it that Halbeck's involvement in the conspiracy was exposed. Man, I'm thinking we need to do several more replays, or playthroughs. I still want to do like the James Bond, Jason Bourne, Jack Bauer one. But I also want to do one where we don't do the extra stuff. Like, for instance, like right now in the endgame, just go straight to Alpha Protocol. Don't give Scarlet the data. Just go right there. But that was neat. We met her in the garden. Or in the cafe. That's very different than before. Same thing with Mina. Like, Mina didn't come and visit us. Although it is kind of annoying that we got a +1 from her. Contact Albatross and see if you can enlist his assistance. Oh.
What the hell? Guess the old man gave me a false number.
Communications decrypted. Signal established.
Albatross, can you hear me?
This call is being timed to prevent traces, Agent Thornton. After the timer counts down, this communication will be terminated. If you attempt to trace this signal, I'll end the call immediately.
What, you have more important things to do?
Get to the point.
Alright, jackass, be that way. I'm calling because I'm planning to infiltrate the Alpha Protocol facility.
If you think I know the location of the facility, I can't help you.
You do have a reason, if you've got the time. But maybe you need me to spell it out for you. Screw this. Hope you're the first one hit by the nukes, Albatross. I hope the next Halbeck missile is aimed at his plane. Looks like I need to get moving.
So I'm going to guess he's not going to be an option for a handler. Okay, so let's look at our perks, because we got a new, at least one new perk. Who, me? Facts just get in the way of the truth. You've tried to bluff your way, successful or not, in dialogue 5 times across your career. Reduce cooldown on Shadow Operative. I think that's the only new one. Alright, so where did we end up with reputations? Westbridge liked us. That's annoying. Alan, we haven't even talked to Alan this run through. See, we're up to 5 with her. Wow, we really didn't do well with her to piss her off. Albatross -5. Shahid -1 and defeated. Breako defeated. We'll read through Darcy's just because we didn't get his full dossier the first run through. Sean Darcy graduated from Camp Perry and has been with the CIA until the last 2 years. During his career with the CIA, he was marked as one of the agency's most gifted technical agents. His proficiency with electronics and surveillance equipment earned the respect of many of his superiors, but did little to advance his career in hands-on work. Darcy's career within Alpha Protocol hasn't prevented him from being sidelined from hands-on fieldwork. To make matters worse, Darcy's position at the CIA, and again at Alpha Protocol, has been made extra safe at the request of his father, Senator Patrick Darcy. Darcy's lack of actual combat experience has caused him to resort distant takedowns out of habit. He will seed an area with traps or explosives to subdue or take out a target, then letting squads of soldiers or others at the scene take down the enemy. This has been a key part of his established training sessions against recruits, and Darcy is likely to instinctively fall back on the same tactics if meeting an opponent in the field. Gori, -1. Hong Shi, -1. Bara, defeated. Leland, 4. Wow, and it was up to 5 because we finally got a -1 out of him too. Jesus. We did pretty good ignoring Leland and Z. But I wanted to piss everyone off. Madison, -5. Conrad, -3. Still mad that it's only a -3. Man, I really wish I made him angrier. -10. Omar, defeated. Omandang, defeated. Arnold's son. Scarlet, -3. I feel like we could have done better. I can think of a couple times where it would have been worse. -3 isn't too bad, but could be worse. Sis, defeated. Stephen Heck, -3. And that's everyone. Whoop. Alright. Let's finish it. Surrender to Sean Darcy, allowing yourself to be captured by Alpha Protocol so they can take you to the Grey Box. From there, you'll be on your own, so make sure you've settled all of your affairs before you give yourself up. This is your last chance as a free man to take action. Oh yeah, we don't have access to Albatross. Let's go with Z. We are the shooting type.
Did you take care of what you had to do?
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer. This better work, Mike. If it doesn't...
Goodbye, Mina. Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All done running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I called you, remember?
I still feel kind of bad for Darcy. Size matters. SMG and assault rifle recoil control +1. Infiltrate the Alpha Protocol facility and complete your mission. It's going to take all of your skill and probably a lot of firepower, but World War III is the cost if you don't succeed. You have allied with Z, who, oddly enough, seems like she will meet you at the location. Rendezvous with her as soon as possible. Yancey and Darcy are outraged that you have harmed fellow agents. Watch out for any ambushes they may have planned. Oh, this is new. Okay, I'm intrigued.
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
Interrogated, actually. It was a really dull conversation.
Hang on, I wasn't superly paying attention. I think when Darcy took us in, we were back to, like, default Thornton. Like, we don't have our customization anymore.
When he asked you why you volunteered for Alpha Protocol, do you remember what you told him?
I told him I was sick of being trapped behind a desk. You ever had an intern position at a government agency?
I have.
Need I say more? All my exercise was moving papers from desk to desk. I'm here to do work, not sit back and manage it. I want to be out where the action is. I want to make a difference.
Was it all you expected, Mike? Looking back, was the anger, the momentum of mission to mission, was it all worth it? All it did was get you to this point quicker. Not the most desirable outcome for you. You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
Leyland? I've been dying to do that for hours, but I needed to hear all you had to brag about first.
I'll take that as your answer, then. This was it for you, Thornton. I was your last chance.
I can't wait to show you how wrong you are.
Wow.
Agent Thornton, allowing yourself to be captured, making us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
I don't like to brag.
You have little to boast about, even if you were so inclined. Well, I confess I'm disappointed things ended like this. I was hoping to convince you to work for us. If not Halbeck, then the VCI. But that would depend on you.
Fuck off, Marburg. Enlisting with you? That'd be like signing up to get screwed by Alpha Protocol again.
I don't expect I'll see you again, Agent Thornton. Your mission ends here.
Sorry, sir, but we have our orders. When they administer the meds, the end will be quick.
Michael, darling. I was wondering why you were tied up, although I had not expected the reason to be so literal.
Z, good to see you. You'll have to excuse me if I don't get up.
Oh, you will rise to the occasion, Michael, I am sure. It is good you have time to rest with all this trouble going on.
That was flirtatious?
This bed. This is how you woke up here, yeah?
The restraints were a little weaker the first time, and I'm not doped up.
The restraints? Are they too tight?
Yeah, they're chafing.
Oh, that is a shame.
So is there a reason you swung by? I'd offer you a chair, but...
I am here because I never got the chance to tell you my feelings. And now you have no choice but to listen.
Oh?
Great.
Why, Michael, I never thanked you. Humiliating Conrad like that. A girl dreams of such things happening to her boss.
Good. If you want to thank me, then let me go.
Not quite yet, I think. You are a good agent, Michael. But you see, that is your problem. If you keep taking orders, you will not be free. Not really. This is why you are tied up now.
I can't believe I'm getting a lecture from you. This is beyond bizarre.
Leyland, I have seen his talks with you, the recordings. He is right in a way. Following blindly without question, it opens itself to abuse.
I heard this already.
Yes, but now I will show you how this lesson helps you. I do not like orders so much. I break the rules all the time. Sometimes I ask too many questions. For example, why are you restrained like this? When it would be so much more fun if you were free shooting people.
I would agree.
Because things look so much better when lit by muzzle flashes, I think.
You made it out, I see.
Ah.
Resourceful.
What?
You look naked without your weapons. They are in the locker nearby. Get dressed, and let us start the killing.
She walked away without letting us go, but then we're gone. Go. And now I've... Back to my customization? We also got a perk. It's like no time for love or something weird? Like what? The promise of romance failed to distract you from your mission. You avoided any and all entangling affairs in Alpha Protocol. Oh, okay. Endurance recharge rate plus 20%, plus 20 endurance. Damn.
Much better. Now, you must get to the Global Monitoring Center and get access to the system. And all its secrets.
I like how my beret was part of my equipment.
Agent? Or is it just Mike Thornton now, with the rank stripped away? Never understood why we had titles anyway. Meaningless. I don't understand why you wanted to speak to me. If you think I can help you, you're wrong.
We'll see. I think you'll want to hear what I have to say. This is the end for you, Parker. If you think Alpha Protocol is going to survive this, you're wrong.
Threats? Please. You're only wasting what time you have left, Thornton. I thought there was a chance you might return. You are resourceful. Even for a rogue agent.
Well, I have you all to thank for being rogue, don't I? I thought it would just be a cover, but you made it real.
If you blame me for this, then you're in error. Miss Tang is to blame.
You're saying Mina gave me up? And she ordered the missile strike?
The first was done by her, yes. The second was the result of orders we received. She was not responsible for that. I would have preferred you return here, where you could be monitored. As you can see, letting you run around is dangerous. And, despite your flaws, you are a valuable resource.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Never got the sense she liked me much.
What do you want? There's little I can do for you, so make it quick.
If you think working for Halbeck's gonna protect you, you're wrong.
Your ignorance never ceases to surprise me. I am not working for Halbeck. Our government is, however, and they have a vested interest in the plan Halbeck proposed. Halbeck's interests had to be protected because it's our national interests.
So that makes Leyland in charge now? Of an entire branch of a U.S. agency?
No. We were ordered to assist him in recovering his missiles, in assassinating Shahid, and then killing you. He was given access to the facility and our resources.
But why?
Why did we cooperate? There's no reason to ask why.
That's really brilliant, Parker. Don't ask questions, just push the button when they tell you. Is that it?
Nothing was wrong, Thornton. As I said, Halbeck had proper authorization. They asked permission, and they got it.
And Westridge didn't object?
No, because like me, he follows orders. We were asked to get an agent to do Leyland's job and to contract me for my services.
Services? What services?
I was asked to isolate events in the world and create triggers. While many of these triggers would benefit Halbeck, a great deal would benefit the United States. China grows more powerful by the day. They are Halbeck customers as well, and if they are reliant on Halbeck technology, they are reliant on us. Even better, if they can be lured into action in Taiwan, well, then it buys us time to build strength.
And Moscow? Rome?
Rome was a reminder to the rest of Europe. Moscow, a necessary distribution center.
And the people on the airliner in the Middle East?
Those deaths, they are nothing compared to the death toll that would follow if these steps were not taken.
You're nuts, Parker. You think your hypotheticals are better than the reality?
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Thornton. But yes, the government asked me to design scenarios to promote America's position in the world, and to strengthen Halbeck as well. It was the most interesting assignment I've had in years. To use my analytical skills for something besides system maintenance or compiling budget reports. For a project of my own. So yes, I accepted the assignment. And I did what I do best. Analyzed.
Hope it's worth dying for, because I'm coming for you.
I encourage you to try. If only to give a lesson in humility. This conversation is over, Agent.
Damn it. Parker.
Let's move it.
I hear you, Z.
I could use your help. Can you come meet me? It will need to be quick, I'm afraid.
Looks like they're flooding the place.
To get to high ground, Michael, I am sure the rats will follow.
I like how they were just standing there. Oh, the sentry gun beside me is shooting? Yeah, whatever. Oh, it blew up? Yeah, whatever. Where did you come from?
I am getting lonely without you, darling. Not be much longer. There are more men here than I think I can handle at once.
Hi-oh.
If Alpha Protocol was one of my branches, I would have terminated everyone by now.
Aren't you doing that already? Just hold on, Leyland. I'll be seeing you in a bit.
You mean after you help Miss Tang? We have her prisoner here. It's your choice, Thornton. Rescue her or come after me. Let's see where your priorities lie.
Well, we didn't save her last time, so let's save her this time. That's cool, I just realized that tells you like where she is. Oh, but we gotta hack it? Well, I guess we're not saving her. Sorry, we're just a dumb Neanderthal. We don't know how to hack. Oh. Secret fact on the BCI. I don't think we got that before. The VCI have a contract with Hallebeck, and they're allied with Z and Hallebeck's ex-security chief, Malbrick. Z handles the field operations inside of Rome. Yeah, we read that.
Mina was in there because she was conspiring with you. Guess she deserved it, huh?
Oh, damn. I never noticed that last playthrough either.
Ah, Michael, finally you show up. Help me with the cleaning. Michael, do not be afraid. Go on in. I'll cover the door so that you are not interrupted.
Still need the data off those servers. Get someone to recover it.
Oh, she goes down? That's cool. Well, I guess the person that we had helping us last playthrough, I won't say it because it's a fairly decent spoiler. You have to like play things just right. But anyway, yeah, the last person was a sniper, so I guess that makes sense that they wouldn't go down. Or Z's got a machine gun. She'd want to be up close and personal.
Parker, what the hell are you doing with the records? Parker! Parker, answer me now, damn it!
Hurry and set those charges. Keep an eye out for Thornton. He's still around here. Get him.
It seems they have armed firearms. Yes, you have only a few minutes to start them, and the agent's guarding them. Do you wish to go home?
Like the turrets, their tax dollars at work.
Are we gonna like kill Parker? Oh yeah, see, there's so many items up there.
Would you die already?
There's a computer to hack?
Yes, I'd like to copy your read-only files. No overwrite tickets.
Oh, I don't think I ever noticed that ammo pile before. Oh. Okay.
Thanks, Thornton. The longer you hide, the sooner I'm out of here.
Oh, do we have to hack it? Is the game making us hack again?
Thanks, Thornton. The longer you hide, the sooner I'm out of here.
Having trouble, Parker?
trying to think, what level was I when I finished on my first playthrough? I think it was like 18.
Thornton, still alive, I see.
We will not be flying out of here then. I am growing to hate those Halbeck missiles.
You and me both. Heading for the wreckage. There might be survivors.
I don't know when we cared about there being survivors.
Audio
Hey, Mikey. Good to see you. Glad you made it out here to our live fire range. No more practice runs for you. This is the real deal. Keep him busy. I'll be back in a second.
That doesn't make sense. I didn't do any.
Come on now.
I didn't do any practice rounds.
Come on, you did more trouble when he first showed up here. Come on, you gave more trouble when he first showed up here. Coming your way. Only wish Mina could see me kick your ass, Mikey.
Are you done, darling? I heard the sound of people dying.
All done here. Just getting rid of some staff.
I asked for more weapons and ammo on the chopper. The one that has the missile accident. Get to it. See what you can recover.
The missile accident. Why did that chopper go down after one missile, but it takes multiple for me to take them out? There's no alarm going off.
Did you reach the crash site, Michael?
No, there's another helicopter in the way.
Ah, then I will call you back later after you have killed it.
God, I heard something.
such a waste by Respawn. Actually, I mean, we are at the end. Let's see how much of a difference these things make.
Where is the boat? ETA on arrival, please. I have appointments I need to keep. I don't know what Thornton's game is, but he needs to be stopped. He escaped custody and he's coming for us. I need an escort out of here now.
What am I doing? Rescue Mina. Well, she's dead now. Rendezvous with support. But the helicopter is trashed and there's nothing to pick up. I trust you still. You're a freaky lady.
Give it up, Leyland.
Thornton, it seems I underestimated you.
Yeah, that's one of your talents. It's your choice. Prison, or I kill you right here.
No, the choice is yours, Agent. I'm leaving. I suggest you do the same.
Before you fight, level up. Final look at perks. I don't think we really got any new perks. Fistful of Diplomacy. When words fail, fists succeed. 3 times now, you have resolved a conversation with non-lethal, though extremely brutal, violence. CQC strike, cut damage +1.
The transport is coming in at the base there. Filling up. Can you hurry and kill your friend, please?
Looks like Leyland is holding his control room, but he's got cronies swarming the area.
Remove the pests and then go in after your boss. Without his men, I may be more direct with
you. Going somewhere?
All right, Thornton. What is it you want?
Just a little payback.
Please, Agent, don't be a fool. How dare you hit me?
I've hit you several times now.
My life. I can keep this up all day. Now, tell me what else I can't do. You think you can give me orders? Think you have control of this situation?
Thornton, hold on. Look, don't kill me, please. I can help you. If you want revenge, let me help you get it. Against Helbeck, against the government.
And all I have to do is let you go, right? See, that's where you lose my interest.
I knew you'd be reasonable about
I
this.
suppose you think you've talked your way out of this. I know what matters to you, Leyland. And for the next few years, seeing you drag through courtroom after courtroom and watching Halbeck fall apart is enough for me.
If it comes to that, you mean?
It will. Trust me. All the evidence I have is going exactly where it needs to go.
I think you're in for some disappointment. The government won't allow my involvement with Alpha Protocol to be exposed.
Alpha Protocol? What's that? They'll just deny it exists. See you on TV, Leyland. Should be quite the circus.
Whoa!
You're late.
I had to kill some soldiers on the way here. I'll add it to your bill.
Scarlet.
Now there's a picture. Yes, Mike? Don't be surprised. You did cost me the Sun contract, you know.
So you were the assassin.
And quite an expensive one. So for Sun, Mike, I actually should thank you.
Well, that depends on how much you're going to pay me to kill Mike here.
Assuming I let you kill me, try it. You won't get the chance.
Tough words, Mike, but I think you're pretty much done.
Am I? At least I'm not still waiting to get paid for doing my job. That's why you're here, right?
Your point?
You must be the dumbest assassin in the world. Killing your only get-out-of-jail-free card, while the person who hired you is defaulting on your contract.
I can pay you. Kill him and then we can discuss it, but we need to leave now.
Discuss it? There's no discussion. You owe me a lot of money, Leyland.
God damn it, shoot him already. I don't have time for this.
You thought this was a negotiation?
What?
Oh!
Sorry, Mike. You were never on the list. You could have been. So next time?
I'll stay clear.
Oh, and Mike, here's that footage you gave me. I'd rather not explain to the press how I came across it. I'll leave that up to you. All right then. Take care of yourself.
She is the press.
Hell of a day.
Yeah! Wow! I have never seen that.
Can't say I'll be sad to leave this place. Although knowing where here is would be nice. Guess there's not much else to do except head out and see what happens. Story of my life. No sense changing it now.
Where's Z?
Then again, maybe losing myself for a while might not be so bad. Now the only challenge is to keep from getting bored. At least now I've got time to figure it out. And maybe change a few things about the world while I'm at it.
Wow, I just picked like the opposite things of what I picked before. Holy crap! Agent Thorne surrendered himself to Agent Sean Darcy and returned to the Alpha Protocol facility, where he was interrogated by Halbeck's CEO, Henry Leland. After a conversation with Leland, Agent Thorne proceeded to break out and stop Halbeck's plans. Agent Thorne found himself back in the med bay of Alpha Protocol. Agent Thorne reunited with his handler and assaulted the server vault. Z provided fire support, helping Agent Thorne take out the attacking agents. Agent Thorne defeated Parker's security turrets, took out Parker, and recovered Alpha Protocol's backup logs. The logs were proof Halbeck and Alpha Protocol agents were involved in a plot to initiate a Cold War that would benefit Halbeck. That's... I just realized reading that. Malberg never showed up. I thought we had to fight Malberg again. Marburg, whatever. Huh. After being sealed in, Thorne made his escape through an underground power plant to the surface of the island, and found himself in the Alpha Protocol training grounds. The helicopter sent to carry Thorne and his handler off the island was shut down, along with the resupply it was carrying. Agent Sean Darcy and a squad of soldiers set an ambush for Thorne on the training grounds. They attempted to use mines and bombs to take out the rogue agent, but Thornton bested them, finally killing Darcy. I never found mines or bombs. A Black Hawk helicopter was sent to stop Thornton, but Agent Thornton took out the helicopter first. Agent Thornton arrived at the dry dock just in time to prevent Leland's escape. Agent Thornton did not rescue Mina. She was executed by her captors. After escaping the Alpha Protocol facility, Agent Thornton attempted to contact Scarlet Lake, but without success. Her status is unknown. Yeah, I can see that. We did kind of piss her off pretty good. I could see her not taking any of my phone calls. Yancey Westbridge escaped the facility while Agent Thornton was dealing with Leland. Presumably, he's gone into hiding. The extent of his involvement with Halbech and the missile crisis is unknown. Agent Thornton escaped the island with his allies, and his current whereabouts is unknown. He should be considered extremely dangerous, and if he has access to all of Alpha Protocol safe houses and intelligence gained during his last mission, this makes him a force to be reckoned with. Halbech's manipulation of world events and their involvement with the downed airliner in the Middle East was exposed, and the media frenzy surrounding its exposure and its involvement in world events caused Halbech to collapse. Numerous senators and military contractors distanced themselves from Halbech, speeding the industry giant's fall. Operation Full Circle completed. That's interesting. From that news report that we saw that said that they had like record high sales and their stock was going through the roof, and the email saying that as well, I would have thought that Halbech would have been okay. I thought it would have been like, oh yeah, they stumbled a bit after losing Leland, but 6 months later or whatever, they're, on top of the world again or something. Most favorite weapon was a shot. Oh, this is during the finale. I thought this was overall. Yeah, well, never mind. All right. We'll kind of go through the credits. The credits had a kind of a, this is what happened after the game kind of thing based on your decisions. I forget what it's called. It's driving me crazy. So we'll sit and watch that, but once that's over, then I'll just exit out of the credits because we already watched the credits on the first playthrough.
More setbacks for troubled Halbech Industries today as Russian federal police uncovered extensive evidence linking the corporation's senior officers to illegal arms trafficking. This setback comes on the heels of a mysterious disappearance of Halbech CEO Henry Leland, who vanished from his San Francisco office earlier this month. American law enforcement is cooperating with Interpol to locate him. In the wake of Halbech's precipitous market drop, Russian heavy industry has experienced a sudden surge in weapons manufacturing contracts. Sources within the Russian government tell INN that Russia will be moving away from foreign imports in the coming months. What effect such a move might have on the world economy remains to be seen. Mideast peace talks were further set back when the Altair insurgent group attacked a convoy of U.S. diplomats in Saudi Arabia. This attack was just the latest in a period of escalating violence in the region, which began when Al-Samad collapsed last month. Since the disappearance of Ali Shahid, the Al-Samad terror network has disintegrated, with chief lieutenants forming their own breakaway sects in their attempts to establish dominance. This fragmentation of the Al-Samad network has coincided with a dramatic drop in arms trafficking in the region, an event which has Pentagon officials relieved. According to one source, had the attackers been armed with more sophisticated weaponry than Cold War-era RPGs and assault rifles, the attack on the American convoy might have been much more severe. Luckily, Secret Service agents were able to repel the attack with minimal casualties. None of the Senate delegation to the Mid-East Unity Conference were harmed, but 2 Secret Service agents were killed in the line of duty. Our thoughts here at INN are with them and their families. On the 1-month anniversary of the Roman Museum bombing, thousands turned up for a candlelight vigil in memory of the fallen. Leading the crowd was Madison St. James, an American woman who very nearly died in the attack. Miss St. James has become a striking political figure in the previous weeks, having spoken at the EU headquarters in Strasbourg, the US Senate, and the Mid-East Unity Conference in Riyadh. She has called for reforms in anti-terror legislation, citing sweeping human rights violations that are ultimately ineffectual at combating terrorism.
Really?
Uncertainty still grips Taiwan in the wake of the deadly riots at last month's political rally. With the death toll standing at over 300, concerns have been raised that President Ronald Sung's pro-independence government has become too aggressive. President Sung survived an assassination attempt during the rally, which many critics are calling an attempt to incite a war between Taiwan and mainland China. President Sung has refused to back down in the wake of the attempt on his life, and in a speech made earlier this week declared that his life meant nothing compared to Taiwanese independence. Taiwanese authorities announced the execution of attempted assassin Wen Shu today. Investigators have uncovered no motive for the assassination attempt. A copy of Catcher in the Rye, a novel famously associated with conspiracy theories and secret American brainwashing programs, was found in his apartment, leading to internet speculation that Wen Shu was an American sleeper agent planted to assassinate Sung and touch off a war with China. U.S. government sources have declined comment.
Oh, is that it? Seems kind of short. I thought there would be like I kind of thought there would be one or two more like news reports. Alright, well. Cool! Well, that was our second playthrough of Alpha Protocol, where I almost pissed off everyone. But I mainly just played the opposite of how I played on my first playthrough. Just to see how the story would go. And there was some significant differences. I was, very happy and very surprised by that. Because there was stuff that even I didn't know about. I think the biggest one was Scarlet shooting us. And then her shooting Leland. That's huge. And I'm really curious. I might have to look it up. Marburg mentioned something like, I really wanted you to join us or something. I mean, we had 3 different ways of saying no, which is kind of weird. Excuse me. But I almost wonder if maybe we could. And I'm still a little mad that we didn't get Marburg. Super mad. Again, I don't want to say why. I want to kind of save that for people to find out on their own. But yeah. Cool. Well, so I don't know if I'm going to remember this or not, but I've got like 3 different playthroughs planned out now. Suave only James Bond, aggressive only Jack Bauer, professional only Jason Bourne. And then the 4th one will be the don't do anything extra. Like, get just enough intel to be able to stop it, and then don't do anything else. Like, so the example I gave was in the end game, just go directly to Alpha Protocol. Don't go to Scarlet to give her information. Don't talk to Shahid if we kept him alive. Don't talk to Albatross. I don't remember having to talk to him. Oh, because he was dead on our first playthrough. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll maybe do those in, I don't know, maybe a couple years, I'm guessing. Excuse me. I got a lot of games I want to play in the meantime, and even on the second playthrough, I was rushing quite a bit. Like when I was reading quite fast, and stuff like that, just because I had like just played this mission like 3 days ago. I don't want to reread debriefings and stuff like that. So there was a little bit of like that tiredness or repetitiveness, I guess, that kind of got in the way. So it might be a couple years before I have time and have the inclination of wanting to play again. So anyway, that is the end of that. I was not expecting that to be done. If you're watching the VOD, which is going to be likely because Twitch only keeps my VODs for like 2 weeks now. But if you're watching on like YouTube, I actually sat through and played this game from start to finish. I wasn't expecting that. It took me about like 8.5 hours, 9 hours, something like that, to do it. Again, because we were just running and gunning, playing on easy. We didn't bother with intelligence, stuff like that. But I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was actually expecting to play. I was expecting to do just like a 4-hour stream, maybe a 5-hour, 6-hour kind of stream, and call it there. But no, we ended up going like a very long time and played and finished the game. So that's really cool. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. You probably don't care because you're watching on the VOD, more than likely. Anyway, that is the end of the second playthrough of Alpha Protocol, as I had mentioned. I do plan on playing more playthroughs, just much later down on the road. The next game I will play on Monday, so in a couple days, is something I don't know. I really should think about that. I was kind of thinking I was going to do the second playthrough during my normal streams. So I thought that was going to be like a week and a half of streams. I wasn't expecting to do that today. Do it all today kind of thing. So I will have to think about what game to play next. But I guess I don't know where I'm going with this. I guess you will just have to be intrigued and tune in on Monday to find out what it is. That's kind of what I meant to say. Anyway, tired, rambling, end of game, you guys don't care. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.